Hello everyone, welcome back to Gnippets. My name is Germ, and today I wanted to talk about something that happened to me a couple nights ago, and it's something that I could very easily forget, and I don't want to forget it. I'm trying really hard not to forget it. I'm trying really hard to react a certain way or have some sort of emotional response to it, and I can't seem to do that. The other night, I was biking home after buying some groceries. I have a pretty degenerate sleep schedule. I don't have a job and I don't go to school, so right now, I don't do anything. So I buy my groceries in the middle of the night. There's a Winco a couple miles from me. I bike over, I buy my groceries, and I bike back. And as I was biking back from the Winco in the middle of the night, this guy, he's driving across from me. And usually I'm a bit antsy when biking in the middle of the night and cars are driving, but for whatever reason, this guy was driving. I usually like biking against the flow of traffic so I can, in case I see a car, I can dodge it if it's, heading towards me. But in this case, this guy, he turned his car towards me. I was biking and he turned his car towards me, and I saw that he turned his car towards me. And I was biking and I slowed down to a stop. And he kept driving towards me. And then maybe a couple seconds before I would have actually reacted, he turned his car away. And during this interaction, I felt and did nothing. I wasn't afraid. I wasn't anxious. Afterwards, I wasn't afraid. I wasn't anxious. I just kind of stood there. And then once he drove by, I just kept on biking home. And I believe at the time of this happening, I was doing a fast. Sometimes I fast. In this case, I would have been close to day 5 or halfway through day 5 of my fast, meaning I would not have eaten for the almost 5 days. And I would like to think that that was a factor. It's not the first time that something like this has happened, if you can believe that. Biking in the middle of the night, or sometimes when I'm just sitting in a car back home, people will pretend, at least I think they're pretending as a prank. I'd much prefer that than the alternative, to drive towards me. Or they'll drive towards me for a little bit and then swerve away to kind of freak me out, I think. And it's really bothering me, or I want it to bother me, that I'm not upset or rattled or shaken up by this interaction. And I can't seem to figure out why I'm not bothered. And it seems like now rationally or logically, since I can't seem to figure out why I'm rattled, I'm trying to figure out a justification for why I'm not rattled. So I was hungry, or it's happened before, all to kind of avoid the idea that I think that I'm not some sort of psychopath or something. Ironically enough, I think someone actually either today or yesterday actually asked me, what would you do if you found out that you were, neurologically wired incorrectly to the point that you, didn't feel emotional responses or didn't feel emotion? And I didn't have an answer because I don't think I'm a psychopath. I still don't think I'm a psychopath. I've been in situations, life-threatening situations, where I've, freaked out or reacted appropriately. But also, there are things that don't bother me. There have been times in my life where sad things have happened that I don't respond empathetically. And even those things, I say to myself, maybe I was a teenager. I didn't get it. I don't understand. There are times where I have felt a strong empathetic connection or a strong emotional response on behalf of someone else. And I guess I just like to know why some things affect me more than others. Well, maybe I don't even want to know why.